Did you know that Finland will completely close its border with Russia for 2 weeks until December 13th? This follows a spike in migration from the Russian border that Finland accuses Russia of facilitating. Did you know that Chris Christie said he would not sign a 6-week national abortion ban? He said abortion should be left to the states and that there is no consensus around a 6-week ban nationwide. Did you know that the Conservative Party of Canada, going back to the last quarter of 2022, has out-fundraised the Liberals every quarter by an average of around $4.3 million? Did you know that Joe Biden saw his nominee for Assistant Secretary of the Labor Department, Jose Javier Rodriguez, fail to get confirmed in the Senate? The vote of 44 to 51 prevented the confirmation. Rodriguez previously served in the Florida state legislature from 2012 to 2020. Did you know that Donald Trump was endorsed by Representative Ryan Zinke? Zinke previously served as Trump's Interior Secretary before stepping down amid a number of ethics investigations. Did you know that George Santos has seen an expulsion resolution come his way? The resolution by Representative Robert Garcia comes as a privileged measure, forcing the House to take action on the resolution within 2 legislative days. Did you know that Marjorie Taylor Greene brought a privileged resolution to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas? This forces leadership to take action on the measure within 2 legislative days. Her previous move to impeach was followed by the House voting to refer her resolution to the Homeland Security Committee. Did you know that the EU has completed political procedures ratifying its free trade agreement with New Zealand? The deal is expected to cut €140 million a year in duties for EU companies, leading to bilateral trade to grow by up to 30% within a decade, with EU exports growing up to €4.5 billion a year. EU investment into New Zealand is also expected to grow by up to 80%. New Zealand is expected to ratify the agreement in 2024. Did you know that Mike Johnson said that he told the House GOP conference to vote their conscience on the resolution to expel George Santos? He also said that he had reservations about expelling Santos because of the precedent it could set. Did you know that Kevin McCarthy said that the nation would be stronger if Trump was the GOP nominee in 2024? However, he also told the interviewer that he didn't say Trump would be a great president. Did you know that George Santos said he would move to force a vote on expelling Representative Jamal Bowman? Bowman was previously charged with a misdemeanor for falsely pulling a fire alarm in a House office building ahead of a key vote before pleading guilty to a misdemeanor. Did you know that Mitch McConnell said it would be ridiculous to make Israeli aid conditional? This concerns a proposal backed by some Senate Democrats to have Israeli forces comply with international law to minimize civilian casualties in Gaza in exchange for U.S. aid. Did you know that Pierre Poilievre is pushing for MPs to call on senators to immediately pass a bill that would exempt certain farm fuels from the carbon price? The bill in particular would eliminate the price on pollution on certain fuels used in agricultural activities, namely propane and natural gas used for grain drying, and for heating and cooling farm buildings.